Everybody asks me, and still asks me all the time, why did I come out gay when I was married before? The girl I was married to, she has a right to know.
This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and viewers, discretion advised. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share to help me make more videos.
And basically, I was with her for 3 years, and I was married for 12 months. I was with her for 2 years before we got married. So I do think she does have a right to know, and everyone has a right to know why I did come out gay after I got married. I met the girl I got married to when I was 16 years of age, and we were together. We were very happy in a relationship for 2 years. And obviously when I'm travelling boy and travelling girl is together for a certain length, they do tend to get married, and me and her did get married, and we were married for 8 months. A lot of people ask me, did she know when I was with her that I was gay? She didn't know. Nobody knew, because I didn't really want anyone to know. Because I didn't want to be gay. I wanted to live a normal life, and I wanted to be happy. I wanted to have a family and have children. Was it selfish of me to sit there and do that to that young one? Yes, it was. It was severely selfish. Do I hope someday that she'll get up and she'll meet someone and be happy? We're in 2025. Obviously she deserves to be happy in life the same way I deserve to be happy in life. We were very young, we were both very immature. Our marriage didn't break because I was gay. Our marriage broke because we were both very young, and we weren't able for marriage. The two of us weren't able for marriage. We weren't alike at all. We thought that we had things in common, and we didn't have things in common. I was very close to my family, she was very close to her family. Me and her lived 2.5 hours away from each other. She wanted me to live with her family, I wanted her to live with my family. We were both very young, very childish. Did I know when I married her that I was gay is another question I was asked. No, I didn't know. I wouldn't lie and say I didn't think, if I seen a good looking boy, I wouldn't say a boy was good looking. I would think young fella was good looking, I wouldn't lie. But would I think that I'd want to marry the boy? No, because I didn't want to marry a young fella. I didn't want to marry anyone. I wanted to live a marriage life with a woman. And then when I got married, I wasn't very happy. I wasn't happy when I got married. Did I love her? Is what another person asked me. I did love her. It's a bit weird for me to sit here and say that I loved a woman, but I did love her. And like what I told her the last day I seen her was she would be the only woman I ever loved. And I stood by my word when I told her that, because I knew myself at that time that she was going to be the only woman I'll ever love, because I'd never be with another woman. And I did mean that when I said that to her. And I know she'll probably be looking at this, and when I'm sitting there saying this, I mean it when I say it. I hope someday she will meet someone and she'll be very happy, and I hope that her family won't be judgmental on her because she had a life before or a past before. If they are, it's none of my business. I live my life to the way I want to live it. She can live her life to the way she wants to live it. No one can tell a person what to do. Once you're over the age of 18, it's your own life decisions. It's your own life to live. And I do think that for her, when she married me, she was obviously just thinking of a boy and girl getting married. She didn't really think into it the same way I didn't think into it, thinking of all the life stresses and things that happens in marriages. We didn't think into things like that. We thought we loved each other, and we got married. And when we did get married, we obviously weren't meant for each other, because I was gay and she wasn't ready for a marriage at that time. Maybe in 2 or 3 years time she could feel different. She could meet someone, be happy. The same way in time to come I'll meet someone and I'll be happy. Maybe she might never want another relationship. I can't speak on her behalf. She's her own person. But I can tell you this, when it comes to her, she's a lovely girl. She was a clean, decent woman when I met her. There was no other man that went around her, and I'll be completely honest about that. We did have arguments, we often did call names. Was she ever dirty? She was never a dirty girl in her life. Do I know anything other than that? No, I don't. I know for a fact I was the first man to ever be with her, and I know for a fact that she would have never looked another man after me. So if anyone wants to sit there and say, oh, Christian came gay because she was a dirty woman and all that, that's lies. I'm saying it straight out in this video. There was no fear that girl was dirty. She never did, and her life was dirty. And if that was in 25 years time to 50 years time, if a person confronts me and asks me that, I'll tell them the same thing that I'm telling them right now. Me and her doesn't have contact, we don't talk. Obviously I'm gay, but I was with her before. We shouldn't be talking. It would be a bit weird if we did talk. I don't wish her any bad. I hope that she has a very happy life. I hope that she wishes the same for me, which she did say, I hope you meet someone, I hope you have another life with someone. Me and you just ain't meant to work. We're not happy, and that's just the way it was. There was no bad blood between us at all. When my marriage did break, I was very hurt. I was heartbroken. I'll say it right out. I'm a person that can express my feelings. I never cried so hard in my life for 12 months when my marriage broke, because I knew myself I would have never having another life with another girl, because I wouldn't have been able for it. But God put different in my path. We were supposed to get married. We were supposed to see life challenges and things that weren't meant for us. Sometimes things happen for a reason, and that was obviously meant to happen in my life. But I do hope someday we will see each other and we'll just laugh about it and just forget about it. We were only two young children. We were children, 18 years of age. I know I'm 20 years of age now, but I matured a lot considering to the way I was back then. We were only 16 when we met each other. We were only two children. And to be honest, I think for any boy and girl to ever get married again, they should be together at least 4 or 5 years before they even dream of marriage. Because marriage isn't all about a wedding and a cake and a big day. It's a serious life commitment. When you marry someone, it's for the rest of your life. And to put that kind of stress on a young couple, not saying people put stress on us because we said that we wanted to get married to each other. There was no arranged marriage there or anything. But what I'm saying is, to have that kind of stress at that age of getting married, you should be outside playing football, or you should be outside playing with dolls. You shouldn't be dreaming of marriages. You should be going living your life and getting a job and traveling the world, not thinking of settling down, having children, having a lot of stresses in your life. Enjoy your life. For me now, I enjoy my life. I don't want a relationship right now. I'm not even fully divorced yet. I won't be divorced for the next 12 months, properly divorced. I'm annulled. I can get married in a church again. She can get married in a church again. The help of God, she does get married again. And I really do hope for her she gets married again. But she will probably see this, and for me towards her, I'm very sorry that I ever married you. If I had it back, I would have never married you. But not in a bad way. You were a clean, decent woman. You were a good looking girl. Me and you weren't meant to work with each other, but I'm sorry I married you because I was gay and I made a very slow decision when I was younger, and maybe I'll probably have to live with that. People will state that to me. You were very young when you married me. You weren't ready for marriage. It's just not meant to work. It just wasn't meant to work. That's just the best way of putting it. My marriage was well broke before I came out gay, and now that I'm gay now, I'm just a lot more happy with myself. I can be with a man if I want to. I can do what I want. I can go for some beds. I can get my eyebrows done, my lips done. I don't think it'd be ever right for anybody to judge that young girl that I got married to, because we were too young when we got married and we didn't know what we were doing. So to be honest, if a person ever confronts me and asks me about her life, and the only reason why I'm mentioning her right now is because she's a right to know, and her family has a right to know, and I apologise to her family. I apologise to her father for me asking for that young one, him trusting me to marry his young one, and for me to come out gay. I apologise to him. I apologise to her family, her brothers, her sisters. The shame that I probably put in them, the shame I put in my own family being gay. I couldn't help that. That's the way I was born. I made a very slow decision when I was younger. That's all I have to come out and state to that. And hopefully at some stage, Maggie, the girl I was married to, will meet someone and be very happy, and her family will support her. That's all I'm interested in. And for me, my family supports me. If I want to be with a man right now, they'd say, do what you want, do what makes you happy. They did say to me, what you've done marrying a girl was very wrong. You shouldn't have married the poor young one if you knew you were that way. But they said, look, the harm is done, there's nothing you can do about it. Just get up now and move on with your life and just be happy, and hopefully that young one will make a life for herself. There's no bad blood between us. I'll go my way, she goes her way. Our families will go their own ways. We don't talk. That's just the way it is. Look lads, I just hope for her that she will be happy at some stage, and someday we will see each other and we'll laugh about things that happened in the past. That's all I hope for her. And if that doesn't happen, I just wish her the best. That's all I can do.